Andromeda.
Welcome everyone to a live scrimcast here. We have Backdoor Protocol here on the Legion side, taking on the Lazy Feline here on the Hellborn side. Have gotten a chance to cover scrims from both these teams, but as far as I can recall, this is the first time that I'm seeing these two teams going up against one another. So I'm excited here for this matchup here, the scrim series. And again, these teams are scrimming in preparation for Clan Tour 3.0, which is going to be taking place later at the end of this month of November. So, well, we got some stuff to talk about. The picks and bans are underway. We'll go over the bans quickly here. We have Monarch, Lodestone, and Magnus going to be banned away from our Legion side. Moira, Keeper of the Forest, and Cthulhu Font going to be banned out here from our Hellborn side. So, lots of powerful options there. Supports and offlaners mostly getting banned here, as well as the Keeper of the Forest uh, thrown in there as kind of an offlaner slash jungle hero. We have the first pick going over to the Legion side, which will be the Andromeda. They're going to start off with the support. And then we have Chipper and Glacius going to be picked up from the side of the Hellborn. And they're going to pick up their supports, or at least it looks like what's going to be their supports, their position 4 and 5. And there is going to be the prisoner pick coming out from Backdoor Protocol on the second pick, with one more coming up here to follow that. So we'll have to wait and see what they do decide to go for here, following up that prisoner pick.
Puppet Master.
So they are going to pick up the Puppet Master here. They're going to go with one of their cores here. Um, Now, something I will say though with the Puppet Master, it does have the potential to be ran as a support. Now, generally speaking, we do see Puppet Master ran as either a position 1 or a position 2 core hero, where he is typically played, I would say, in his best role. I don't think he really suits the support role very well. He just naturally has that carry presence with the Whiplash to be played as a position 1 most notably. So we could be seeing the position 1 Puppet Master here, which would not surprise me at all. But Backdoor Protocol, they are one of those teams that does switch things up from time to time. So if they were to run that as more of a support, it would not surprise me, but I do not think it would be their best option to do so. So that is going to be their third pick, and we will now enter into the second banning wave here, where we have one ban from each side, the Rally from Hellborn side, and the Sandwraith coming out from the side of Legion. So the Sandwraith ban there makes a lot of sense to me going up against the Puppet Master. One of Puppet's weaknesses is lack of mobility. He is able to kind of sneak up on you with the Shroud and do lots of damage very quickly with his disables. But as far as his mobility is concerned, he once he starts fighting, he is kind of fighting. So the Sandwraith very good against him, able to get or reach him wherever he is at all times. I like that ban from the Legion side. Now we're gonna have a Flux ban following up the Rally ban. They're banning those AoE style of heroes. A little bit surprised by the Flux ban. Um, there is not really too much AoE synergy yet for Legion. We see the Gladiator ban coming out on the second ban there. Always a very disruptive team fighter. And then there's the Tundra ban coming out as the last ban from our Hellborn side. Let's see what the last ban is going to be here from Backdoor Protocols. There will be one more ban here. But I'm expecting some kind of another core hero, either a mid or a carry hero that they don't want to face with the Puppet Master already picked up, the Sir Bensington. So with the Sandwraith ban, they do continue that global trend. They get rid of the Sir Bensington. So it does not surprise me there. Now, I will say, from what I have seen from the side of the Lazy Feline, they more so like to go for the hard carries on Alpaca God. He is shadow picking the Soul Stealer. We even see the Malakin being shadow picked there. Those are heroes I think are more likely to be picked up than something like the Sir Bensington. Um,
Bravo.
but we'll have to wait and see what they want to go with against the Puppet Master. We're going to see the Bramble pick coming out. This could be either a mid or an offlane Bramble. And a hero that no doubt has quite a lot of power right now in the current meta, with his Vine Wall being a 10-second restrain at level 3, a 6, then 8, then 10-second Vine Wall to be specific, and a percentage-based slow with the constant restraint. It's very good against heroes with high mobility. Now, there are no highly mobile heroes on the Legion side just yet, but Bramble definitely powerful nonetheless. And they're going to go with a Drunken Master pickup here. So they're going to go with most likely, I think, a solo mid Drunken Master. Could also be a offlane or solo short Drunken Master if they want to run a tri-lane. So yeah, very flexible hero there. I do like the Drunken Master in terms of he's just very threatening in the laning phase, very disruptive. He can disjoint the Comet Stun if he does lane against the Andromeda. So very solid pick there. I'm expecting some kind of either tri-lane hero or some kind of magic-based carry hero here on the last pick on the side of Lazy Feline to kind of supplement that Drunken pick. But we're going to see Pharaoh and Electrician, so some more Lockdown being picked up to kind of deal with that Drunken Master being very slippery. The Pharaoh also very good here. There is no hero that can escape the Mummy Wall without something like a Tablet of Command. So very good pick there with the Pharaoh. I think he'll be very disruptive for them. And then they pick up the Electrician to just be kind of tanky in that front lines. But that will mean that this will be a one-roll Puppet Master, which is what I was expecting. And Lazy Feline, they have 2 more seconds on the clock. They're going to go with a Dampier. So there is a magic damage hero, but I do not expect them to run a tri-lane Dampier. So we're probably going to see a 2-1-2 setup here, or something like a roaming Chipper, for example. I have to wait and see what they decide to actually do here. But the Dampier pick, it's a hero I'm always kind of torn with. I don't really necessarily like him as a position 1. I feel like there are just much better heroes for that role, but at the same time, he has great survivability in lane, great damage output with the spells, and he can be very useful for doing early Kongors with his aura. And they have 3 melee heroes as well to take advantage of that aura, as well as it gives lifesteal over to ranged heroes. But it is going to be a position 1 Dampier against a position 1 Puppet Master. So from top to bottom, I think I would have to say that I do like Legion's lineup if they can get good farm on the Puppet Master, but there is a dual core here of Drunken Master and Dampier to kind of go up against that single core Puppet Master. Safe to say Electrician's going to need a lot of farm this game to help Puppet Master compete in the mid game. And yeah, the lineups are done. Going to be an interesting game number 1 here. See, it looks like we're paused here, not quite following what the deal is there, but hopefully it's going to be not too long of a pause. It looks like we have a TP from Glacius down here to the bottom lane. He's got a Ward of Sight on him, so he wants to get this early ward down. And maybe something like here, or some kind of Rune Vision that they want to see rotations from the supports, perhaps. I do believe we're going to be seeing... You know, it's funny, actually. I think with these picks that they're actually going to run second support Prisoner. Because I think you really want to put farm on the Electrician over the Prisoner here in this situation, as well as the Pharaoh. I think Pharaoh and Electrician are just heroes that don't really do well as supports, but they do very well when they get some like solo experience, some early level 6s and whatnot. Which will mean that they will not be prioritizing farm on the Prisoner here, at least I would expect. There's the possibility for like a roaming Electrician, but I think it just significantly makes the hero a lot weaker. And then Bramble might be a support this game. I'm a little puzzled by that, if they do decide to put the farm on Chipper here versus the farm on Bramble. I do think Chipper makes for a pretty good position 4 here. But Usually BKB plays mid, and I would be surprised actually if they put him on support and put Salt on a core. That would be not what we're used to seeing. So it looks like we are underway here. Let's see what Glacius is up to here. As he's going to get that word of sight down early, and it will not be spotted as he did TP to get that word in position. And it actually is going to be BKB playing support Chipper. So Salt's going to be playing the solo short. Drunken Master looks like he'll be playing the mid. And then they are actually going to tri-lane Dampier. That is very strange to me. I'm a little bit surprised by them running a tri-lane Dampier. This is a hero that does need levels to take advantage of his skills. And we have Legion running what looks like to me to be an offensive tri-lane here. So we're definitely going to see some adjustments from the two teams. And I do not think we will continue to see 1 versus 3 matchups. There's a TP on the Bramble. Actually not sure which tri-lane is stronger. I think the Puppet Master tri-lane is stronger. Especially with the hook, being able to snag more than one target. The Dampier I think is very weak in a tri-lane in comparison to the Puppet Master with the Sables. Pharaoh versus Drunken Master. There should be Drunken Master favored in this matchup. There's just more damage simply on the Drunken. He's more mobile. Pharaoh can definitely hold him down with the wall, but I think Drunken just overpowers him a little bit. We have Electrician going up against the tri-lane. So again, I'm expecting rotations from one of the two teams. Neither side finding the opening here for potential bloodlust in the 3v1 lanes. Take a look at the creep score. It's a little bit more important in the early laning stages there. See both sides already doing the pulls, neither side blocking the pull camps. Yeah, we're going to see the lane control coming for both sides. Electrician, he does have a stack here, so he's going to pull. They're not pulling over here, at least just yet. They're going to go ahead and follow the Bramble. And it looks like both sides are fine with doing this 1v3 for now. Glacius going to do some jungling. Try to get his level 2 here with the Vulture Lord. He's going to get level 2. See if he gets Aura or his Q spell. Q spell would be, for the Glacial Blast or Tundra Blast would be a little bit nicer. Maybe going to try to go for a rotation here in the mid lane. There is no vision of this rotation from the from the side of Legion. There's the freeze coming in. There's the slow. It's going to wall in Drunken in the tower, actually. That's a really good wall from Snark, but the stagger there going to get him away from the tower and destroy a tower hit, I believe. So it's going to even have the health potion there. So really good wall from Snark, but a good escape from Drunken at the same time. And we're going to see Glacius camping the Illusion Rune. Drunken Master is kind of peeking over the river there. Sees Prisoner taking that one as well as he gets the bottle delivered. He's going to get the Illusion Rune for himself. Dampier and Chipper against Electrician. Electrician's actually putting a lot of pressure on them by himself as he gets level 4 there. There's the focus buffer from Chipper, but yeah, he's 10-0 against 14-4 Dampier. This was initially a 3v1. They're kind of keeping it 2v1, but here comes Glacius. That'll be the Bloodlust kill, as he was playing very aggressively there. They will get the kill. Bramble, on the other hand, he's not getting as much, but he hasn't died yet. So he is only level 2. Prisoner now making his way down to bottom. We have 20-1 against 15-3. So Pharaoh doing really well here in the last hitting department. He's gonna use the Hellfire here. Some harassment coming from the illusions of Drunken Master. Bramble is saying hello here to Andromeda. Go try to camp the top rune. Pharaoh's gonna be here though. So picks up the ring mail as well. Picks up a regen rune. We have Veiled Rot on the Glacius. He also has the Mystic Illusion rune Ion Stone. Pops a wall. It's gonna be just fine there. Not a whole lot of action so far, even though we're having tri-lanes from both sides, but that's due to the tri-lanes being against solos for the most part. We now have a prisoner down here with Electrician. They're gonna go for a hook. He's gonna hook the chipper. This might be enough damage for a kill. He applies the focus buffer, but that's not gonna help too much. And they do bring him down. I think the Stampede might want to look to possibly go to the top lane. I don't know if they want to keep him down here for too much longer. Prisoner's going to rotate up to the top lane. I'll try to set up a kill up here, as he does have the Marchers picked up now. Might be going to try to line up a hook here. He's going to go ahead, hook him. Get a hook coming in. There's the Common Stun. And the Puppet Show. It's going to be a dead Bramble. We have a 2-1 hero kill lead for Backdoor Protocol now. Bottom lane, Electrician goes down to the tri-lane once again. But still at 25 last hits. I mean, he's 250 GPM. That is much better than the Bramble. So he is getting a lot more currently, and that's where we're seeing a big disparity here in the golden XP early on here at the 5-minute mark. Drunken Master 340. He has picked up his GPM over the Pharaoh. And I think that was due to Pharaoh having to go all the way around, and he lost some creeps there as he's been camping the runes too. Gets a DD rune here. Oh, he Ion Stoned the Mystic rune, or Merrick's rune, and that doesn't leave a rune, unfortunately. A Drunken not gonna have a rune. Prisoner is here currently in the mid lane. Glacius doing some ring around the rosy here in the jungle. Prisoner maybe gonna try to line up a hook. Electrician doing some jungling right now. There's the Knuckles and Steam Boots picked up on the Puppet Master, so he's at 415 gold per minute. Dampier, he's got his Ghost Marchers and Chalice. Drunken Master gonna get Puppet Showed here. There's the Comet Stun. He's not able to stagger that. There's the Strings. Will this be enough damage? Yes, it will. There's the crit coming in. And Puppet Master gets a second Knuckles charge. He's off to a great start here. It's on 53 last hits, the top creep score in the game so far. Oh, nice hook coming in. Meanwhile, Bramble dies in the mid lane. Glacius going to fall here. And we now have a 5-2 hero kill lead for Backdoor Protocol, as Pharaoh got the solo kill there with the double damage. Chipper trying to get some retaliation here. He's gonna throw out some rockets. Gonna guess there. He's got mana for some more. Oh, one more auto attack. It's gonna be enough. He lands enough rockets. Good kill coming in for BKB there. So the Striders are activated here on Prisoner. Is he gonna be able to line up the hook? He's not gonna go for it. Um, so we have a 2,000 gold and 2,500 experience lead for Backdoor Protocol. Invisibility rune here on the Electrician. Dampier has now rotated to the top lane to continue his farming up there. But only 2 heroes doing well in terms of GPM for our Hellborn side. The Drunken Master is still on 300 GPM. Bramble trying to get his level 6 here in the mid lane. He's going to throw out a Spore Breath here. He's going to connect onto Pharaoh. He's going to get hooked though. Does have the Shrubbery up as he gets shackled. And Pharaoh going to activate the Hellfire. No, not enough lockdown here from the Hellborn side here to net themselves a kill, unfortunately. Comet's going to come out on the Chipper. There's a hook for Prisoner. It's going to be a dead Prisoner there with the assistance of the Aurora. So, top tower meanwhile taken out by both Drunken Master and Dampier. It's going to cut the gold lead a little bit, but still trailing in experience by almost 5,000. See the XPMs here showing the lead. Top farmer still belonging to Puppet Master. He's got the Elder Parasite picked up, having very good farm so far. Dampier does go for a Glowstone. Looks like he might be going the Staff of the Master. Not going to go for either a Grimoire or Spell Shards here. Going to go for the Staff for the extra essences. I think I would have rather seen a Light Brand here. Not sure I like the Glowstone pickup. I think it's going to slow down his farming speed. There's the Sorcery Boots picked up on Electrician. See if he goes into a Gnomes or a Portal Key next. More traditional item route. Bottom lane we have TP's coming in. Probably gonna use his Elder and run away here as the Vine Wall is ready to go. And well, Backdoor Protocol kind of sniffing this out with the Word of Sight here. They're gonna be retreating to their own jungle. Pharaoh picks up the Soul Trap with the Plated Greaves. He's on 300 gold per minute. Have an initiation here. There's the Rattle of Pharaoh into the hook. Vine Wall comes down though. Here comes the mass TPs. There's a freeze on the Prisoner. Prisoner's going to fall. There's the swap though on the Pharaoh, and Andromeda going to sacrifice herself. So more numbers here as the dive came out in the mid lane with that Pharaoh initiation. Double tap going the way of Dampier, so he gets credit for both kills, and that's going to bump him up above the Puppet Master. It's going to be a great fight here for the Hellborn side, which again cuts into the gold lead, but big picture here, experience lead still very heavily in favor of Legion. They have 3 level 9s and a level 8. Only 2 level 8s, 2 6s, and a level 5 on the side of Hellborn so far. We have a double damage rune currently in the bottle of Drunken Master. He's got the vestments picked up. Not sure what he's going for with the Guardian Ring. Maybe a Lex Talionis at a later time. Puppet Master with a Mighty Blade. Probably going to go for a Shrunken Head. Follow up to his Elder Parasite. Prisoner gets a solo kill, I believe, here. on the Glacius. Looks like he landed the hook with... Actually, didn't need the prison break. Perhaps caught Glacius on low HP. Over here, Pharaoh making the escape. He might have got initiated on. I missed that. But tower gonna go down here. We have the TPs coming in. Prisoner in the front lines here. Comet Stun comes out on the Glacius. There's the hook. They're gonna take out the Glacius. No counter coming in as Bramble. He's gonna miss the Vine Wall, unfortunately. And the Spore Breath as well. No counter kills coming in from the side of the Lazy Feline here. And Dampier's getting close to his Staff of the Master. I think he needs one more piece. No orb on the Chipper. A little bit surprised by that. So they're not taking use of the orb with the stacks. Thus the support's not going to be having much GPM. Whereas we have the Locket on the Andromeda. Let's see how he's over 200 GPM. The Prisoner, not going for one, but he's doing more roaming this game than static syncing to an ally. We do see the Gnome's Wisdom picked up on Electrician. Very typical item build. Gonna bulk him up in this team with some magic armor. Pharaoh going for a Beast Heart might go for the full Dreamcatcher here against the Dampier, which will reduce his healing. Makes sense. Not sure if it's his best item, but it's gonna bulk up his stats quite a bit. It's a very good build-up item when it has a purpose. And we see Vector Protocol, they're increasing their lead, they're controlling a lot of the map, they're even stealing away some of the jungle from the Lazy Feline. Failed Routed Glacius here, still doesn't have boots. There's the Shrunken Head finish on Puppet Master here at the 15-minute mark. He's all the way up at 560 gold per minute. Farming very, very well. Middle lane, Prisoner could get caught here. No, he's going to be just fine. Glacius, though, on the other hand, he's getting turned on. He's going to go down to Patrick, or Serial Killer, sorry, for the Prisoner. He does miss the hook there. Here's the Wrath of the Pharaoh, though. Wall comes out as well. Vine Wall in retaliation. Here comes Dampier. He's going to pick up the Legendary Streak. They're going to take out the Pharaoh as well. This is with the Staff of the Master picked up. But here comes Puppet Master. There's the swap from Andromeda, and he's going to hold this ground. Puppet Master is going to fall, but they will get the kill on Dampier as well. And now Drunken Master getting shackled up by the Prisoner. Not looking to remove that, as he's just trying to get out of dodge here, avoid the Electrician. I've evoked a pause coming out. A nice dagger to avoid the hook from Prisoner. And when it's all said and done, I believe that was a 2-for-3 fight in favor of the Legion side. So we have a pause coming out here. As Puppet Master, yeah, he didn't get his Shrunken Head off in that last fight. But have a little bit of a pause here. And with both carries dying, it's going to be relatively even. It's not going to change too much. We still see Puppet Master farming very well as the Dampier. Puppet's still taking the lead above him. But overall, there is more team gold on the side of the Legion. And it looks like the teams are almost ready to get back into the action here. I think we'll see either a Shrunken Head or a Portal Key next from Dampier. If he's able to get the the PK, he could probably solo kill the puppet with full essence charges from staff. He can have up to 6 essences now with the staff, so he needs to farm up 3 more. So he's going to need to regain 3 more charges here. But could look to go for a Portal Key or a Shrunken Head. I think he will be looking at both of those items in the future here. Shrunken has the Lex. He's going to go for Shrunken Head here, looks like, with the Mighty Blade. Makes a lot of sense. Not too sure what we'll see from Pharaoh next. Maybe a Hellflower, maybe something to bulk him up. But I think Hellflower would be quite good here. Maybe even pick up some magic armor. Some investments would be good. I think I would like to see Prisoner actually go for Staff of the Master here. I think that would actually be better than him picking up a Portal Key. And they can pick up a Portal Key on the Electrician instead. But what I think they're going to do is bulk up the Electrician, maybe with something like a Staff. Oh, he's going to maybe get caught here. Dampier going to jump him. There's the rockets from Chipper. He's going to throw out a grip here. He's got the speed up in 3 seconds. That's a tanky boy. And he's going to go ahead and bottle up the haste rune there. So they chased him down with 4 people. Weren't able to get the kill. It's going to buy a lot of space over to Puppet Master. He's already working on what I believe to be a shroud here, with the Steam Staff picked up. They're going to look to pressure this tier 2 bottom tower here with that Word of Sight placed. Tower falls in favor of the Legion there, 600 GPM now on the Puppet Master. And the lead is starting to expand. We have broken the 10,000 golden experience barrier. We're at 11, almost 11,500 gold, 12,000 experience now. We have Veiled Rot here on the Drunken Master, Bramble leading the way. He's trying to get in range here for a Vine Wall, but he is not able to get in range. They do have a Portal Key on Dampier though, so if he's able to burst down the Puppet before he gets swapped. Here's a hook on the Chipper. Comet's done to follow. It's going to be a quick kill there on the Chipper. So 4 versus 5 at the moment. There's a Wrath of the Pharaoh locking down the Bramble. Not very tanky as he doesn't have that many items. He's going to fall. That's 2 players down. Double tap coming in for the support. Here comes the Prison Break on the Glacius. He's going to fall. And not only 2 players alive for the Legion side is Dampier. He's more or less all by himself. Drunken Master going to run away here. And that's a great fight for Backdoor Protocols to get 4 kills. We're going to see the concede vote coming out, and that's going to do it here. The lead has just been too big here from the side of Backdoor Protocol. On the backs of the Puppet Master and Electrician, they will take game number 1 here at the 20-minute mark, and that will conclude the Scrimcast here in game number 1.